Good morning, Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, Mille Lacs Band members. Anin. It has now been nearly a year that I've had the honor and privilege to serve as your chief executive of the non-removable Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe. Over the past year, as your chief executive, I've spoken often about our shared responsibilities, protecting our sovereignty, strengthening our economies, and building a brighter future worthy of our children and also worthy of our ancestors' sacrifice. One of the biggest challenges we face is ensuring the long-term strength of our band's economy. Like many tribal gaming enterprises across the country, Grand Casinos has experienced a steady decline in visitation. For example, since 2011, our gaming distributions have fallen by nearly 20%. And while that's a hard truth, it's one we must face with honesty and determination. Today, I want to share with you one of the bold steps we're taking to meet that challenge. A new partnership between Grand Casinos and the Minnesota Wild. This morning, the Minnesota Wild, along with our Grand Casino marketing team, announced a new naming rights partnership. As part of this partnership, Grand Casinos has secured the naming rights to the arena formerly known as the Xcel Energy Center in St. Paul, and as of September, it will be named the Grand Casino Arena. This will put the Grand Casino brand in front of millions of Minnesotans and visitors every year. At hockey games, concerts, and major events, it also puts our story, the story of the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, on a statewide and national stage. Some have asked why we're making this investment now. The answer is simple. Our customer base is aging, and younger generations engage with brands very differently. Traditional advertising isn't enough anymore. If we want Grand Casinos and the band's economic future to thrive, we need visibility, brand recognition, and a connection with new audiences. For example, our customer base is shrinking. In 2012, Grand Casino welcomed over 284,000 unique guests who made nearly 2.8 million visits annually. By the end of 2024, that number dropped to just 153,000 unique guests with fewer than 1.2 million visits. That represents a 58% decline in visits over the past decade. The Grand Rewards program paints a similar picture. Back in 2012, we had over 61,000 new rewards members signed up, and last year, just under 25,000, another drop of nearly 60%. Beyond the arena's name, this partnership brings other benefits, and these benefits include having dedicated space within the arena to share our band's history, our band's culture, and the resilience of the Mille Lacs Band with millions. Sharing the history of the Mille Lacs Band and the benefits to Greater Minnesota that we've all been able to share over the last decades. Protection of our gaming interests, especially as conversations around sports betting continues. Another benefit is increased hotel stays at our properties in downtown St. Paul. Those benefits, along with new opportunities to grow brand awareness that supports all of the band's priorities. That's what this partnership is about. It's not just business. It's an investment in our sovereignty, an investment into our future, and an investment that shows the strength of the Mille Lacs Band. Change can be very difficult, but it's necessary. Our ancestors taught us to plan for the future generations and to act with courage, to act with wisdom, and to care for those yet to come. Let me be clear, this isn't just about putting our name on a building. It's about building lasting visibility and relevance, especially with the next generation. This partnership does exactly that. And importantly, no tribal government dollars were used. The funding came entirely from Grand Casino's existing marketing budget, redirected in a smarter, more strategic way. Miigwech for your continued support and your trust as we move forward together. Miigwech.